Well, as one of my cooking heroes always says, let's kick this up a notch. That's right, beer can turkey. Hey, we're in Texas, so why not? I'd be interested to see how this turns out. It'd be just like a beer can chicken, only bigger. Stick around, I'll show you what I'm doing. Let's get our ash pan down. Put it right down here, just to catch any ash so we don't stop up that bottom drain. And let's put our grate in, right there. Let's put our charcoal containment apparatus. And let's go in with our lit charcoal. I'm going to let that burn down a little bit, and then we'll close the door, let this thing heat up, and we'll go get the bird ready. And then when we come back, we'll decide if we're going to add more charcoal or some little lump pieces of pecan. Let's get out of my shadow here. So you saw we started with charcoal. I've got some small pieces of pecan down in here to try to get a good bed of coals going. Not sure how far away from that fire I should have this turkey, so we're going to go up here to the next to the top shelf. That gives us enough room, I believe. That butter and grease from the skin should drip down, hit these coals, vaporize, come back up and flavor our meat. So let's get the turkey on. Alright, so we got about a third of that beer out of that can. So we want to add, trying to make room, so let's just add some of our seasoning. And as this beer boils, it'll put those aromas up inside the cavity of the bird. I've cut up some lemon, real small, put some of that down in it. I've got some lime, drop some lime wedges down in that. Any aromatics you can come up with will work in this. So for special things you want to put in it, jump on it. It could be onions. Might throw some peppers down in there. Never tried that. That might be good. And I'm going to come back with some rosemary. I got some thyme sprigs left. And that's all I'm putting in that today. See you out at the pit. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing stood up like we want to. Let's stick our beer can right here in the middle. I'm going to come up here and set this turkey right over this beer can. Well, I almost forgot. If you want to see how I prepared the turkey for this cook, check out my last turkey video. I'll put a card up at the corner. Check it out. Just like that. Let it sit down. Get it propped up the way you want it, because that's how it's going to cook. Here we go. We got the wings tucked back. Got the little legs out there. Alright, let's touch up our seasoning. I kind of knocked some of it off when I was manhandling this dude. There we go. Put this back. So there we are. I'm not sure if we're too far away from that fire or not. I don't think so. I'm afraid if I get any lower, the butter dripping might catch on fire. So we'll let this go for about 30 minutes. I'll check it, and I guess we'll come back and check it every hour. I'm thinking it's going to take this thing about 3-4 hours. We'll see you then. Well, it's been 2 hours. Let's check where we're at. Temperatures ended up hovering around 250, 225 in that range. We don't have a whole lot of smoke, which is a good thing. That's what we're trying to avoid. I've been steadily putting a few chunks of pecan on, just enough to keep my coal bed hot. Chicken's looking pretty good. We have to keep that temperature up above 225 to 250 because we want to make sure the beer or whatever liquid you're using, Dr. Pepper, Coke, whatever you decide, we want to get a boil in here, and that's helping to moisten the chicken, or not chicken, this turkey. Helps keep the turkey moist on the inside. Looky there, that don't look too bad. Let's see here, right here in the breast. Yeah, 142. Like I said, we've been here at 2 hours, so the breast is doing pretty good. 153, all right. I've got a little bit of our leftover butter. Give that a quick baste and get it back close before we lose all of our heat. That's looking pretty good now. I can kind of slop it on now. I don't have to worry about this butter melting and falling through and hitting my deck. I got my new stainless steel table and it's great. There we go. Let's give that about another half an hour and we'll check our temperatures again. See how we're doing here. Let's see here. We should be getting close. 162 in that breast. 160 in that side. Tell you what, we're going to let that go another half an hour or so. We are about to lose our daylight. Well, it's been 3 hours. Let's take a look and see how we're doing. We should be done. We were close last time we checked. And we've lost daylight. Daylight savings time is killing me. Oh yeah, we're done. Yep, we're done. Well, there it is, perched up on its little throne. Come out pretty good. Breast temped out about 168. We've been cooling now for maybe 30 minutes. So I think we'll about time to put this on a cutting board. Let's see how our breast turned out. All right, well, let's see how we did. This thing around a little bit. All right, let's just see what we got here. There we go. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we're almost wet. Look at that. Yeah, can you see that? See that moisture right there? Did pretty good. Well, let me try a piece of this, and then we're going to have supper. You know, I think that's better than what I did a couple of weeks ago. Let me get a piece with some skin. Yep. Yep, this is a winner. So how fun was that? Beer can turkey. Only in Texas, right? Hey, this was a pretty easy cook. Really the hardest thing about it was finding a beer can big enough to put in a turkey. Now admittedly the turkey barely hit 11 pounds, so it was a pretty small bird, but plenty big enough for my household. So if you're looking for something different, something a little fun, give us a shot. I think you'd like it. So if you like what we've done today, hit that like button. If you hadn't subscribed yet, why not? It'd sure appreciate it if you wanted to do that. And be sure and share the video with your friends. Thanks for tuning in to Grumpus on Fire. I'm Grumpus. We'll see you next time.